So I made a plan in my brain that we were going to decorate the house for the holidays today and that all of my kids were going to surround me with love. And it was basically going to be a Hallmark Christmas movie. In my mind, I imagined Christmas music playing and us decking the halls and all of the ornaments going onto the tree and everybody like cheersing apple cider mugs and laughing, and it was going to be great. However, the reality was that we woke up this morning and I asked my kids to help me and they immediately refused. They then started fighting. I asked my kids to come into the toy room and collect some things to donate because Santa would be arriving soon, where they started to have a fight with the Legos, throwing them at each other. And while I was picking through the Lego bin, I found my belt. And I said to my daughter, "Why is my belt in the Lego bin?" And she says, "Oh, I was wearing that when I was playing the other day." And as I finished to pull the belt out of the Lego bin, I see that it has been chewed to shreds by the dog. And I said, "Why is my belt ruined in the Lego bin?" And she said, "Well, we had it on the dog because we were playing free rein where the dog was the horse and we were walking him around as a show pony. And then she ate it." And I blew a gasket. And then from that, I walked into the kitchen where one of the kids had put a nick in my kitchen table. And then I walked out to another room where a kid dropped an iPad and broke it. And I lost it. I completely blew a gasket. It was not a Hallmark Christmas movie by any account. It looked more like The Shining. It was intense. And yet in my head, up to today, up to this point, I had envisioned that it was going to be a Hallmark freaking Christmas movie moment with my kids. But the expectations of motherhood never live up. Never, ever, ever, ever. Okay? Because the reality is that it's a sideshow of a circus. And these children that we have birthed and created are mortal enemies of one another. And so in that moment, after I completely lost my marbles, I left the home. I went to have lunch with a few friends. I literally ran away. My husband stayed at home with the children, realizing that I looked like a raccoon with rabies. He let me go. And I started to vent at my friends. But the point of this rambling rant is that the holidays bring about these expectations on steroids of what the holidays are supposed to be like, and it will never be that way. I let it get the best of me today. I completely lost my crap. I acted like a lunatic, and the tree has not been decorated. The house is a disaster, and I basically gave up because in motherhood, the expectation is absolutely never, ever, ever the reality. So if you have had this day, please know I am with you. And please know that all of our children are out to get us. And there is no point in having these expectations because it will never, ever, ever be a Hallmark freaking Christmas movie. Although I enjoy watching them, they are not reality.